This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
What's your name, ma'am?
Stacy.
Oh, Stacy. What do you do for a living, Stacy?
I work for a Christian publishing company.
If there's one thing I can't stand.
Listen up, slap nuts.
Sit down, dummy, I'm talking.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true.
Oh, Randy!
He's fat!
You f***ing numpty!
Will you laugh at that face? Shut your mouth.
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on thebrokeninfinite.com, podomac.com, youtube.com, and on RVT Entertainment's twitch.tv channel. Of course, wherever else you may find this fine audio recording, live on twitch.tv. We talk about professional wrestling, both in the mainstream and the independent scene, and reeve it in, folks. This is calm before the storm. Starting next week, we're gonna be fucking busy. My name's Matty Jay, and that is TWK, by the way.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm TWK of TWK Reviews, and how are you all doing on this fine evening?
Tired. Gotta work another shift tomorrow. Kind of, sort of looking forward to it. I'm digging the office vibe. At least at the place I'm working at. It's gonna suck. Oh god, it's gonna suck leaving in about 3 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, because my position is a temporary situation right now. So, but I am enjoying the time. There's a wonderful little food court, about a 5-minute walk. I have found a hidden gem as far as French Canadian wares, aka I found a good poutine spot.
I knew you were gonna say poutine. I knew it,
dude. I'm French Canadian. How would you not expect me to say poutine?
So, Mr. J, what do we got planned for tonight?
Not much. Well, actually, what do you got? Not much. Actually, we got a show. We have a show. We don't have anything to preview or review. Well, we are previewing next week because Raw's getting a quote-unquote season premiere. SmackDown's moving to Fox. That's going to be a fucking thing. Oh, in the middle of it is the beginning of the quote-unquote Wednesday Night War. AEW versus NXT. NXT's going full 2 hours. AEW with their very first show ever from DC. We'll be talking about all that stuff and any scheduled matches they're in. And we just got news and stuff from winners and losers, and we got an email or two to read, so we'll be doing that as well. This will probably be another hour-long show simply because, again, work, morning, once again. Tatum knows the pain. It sucks.
Da 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 da.
You know, it's funny. I was walking into the office, and I have my phone's MP3 playlist is on shuffle. Next big thing popped in the headphones as I walked in. I was bouncing around like a fucking idiot. Security going, "Don't." Okay, I'll just scan myself in then.
Well, to be fair, you are a part-time employee at the moment.
Yeah. And I'm, of course, joking around here, but you know. All of that stuff and things. Shall we get to the clip of the week? I think we should get to the clip of the week.
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, this one was fairly easy. There was a few good clips, a few good things happened. Seth Rollins got a decent promo. The Owens, Shane McMahon thing, slightly interested me than it was legalese, and I felt like Luke Owen. But stuff indeed happened. And then the road to AEW on TNT, or I'm sorry, AEW Dynamite happened. Also, hello. Hi, Evil Reverend. Thank you for the Tier 1 subscription. 16 months? Yeah, 16 months in a row. Thank you for the resub. It only took one clip to turn a co-worker into an instant fan of Orange Cassidy. Good.
16 months, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me. Much
love. Oh.
I think I want to know you. Yeah, what?
Jane, Silent Bob, Strike Back. Anyway, so then the road to AEW happened, and ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes. Well, he said this. The context: Jericho called, pretty much cut a promo on Instagram as one would do, and Cody Rhodes. Well, he had a rebuttal, if you will. Take a listen.
We should be talking about Sammy Guevara. But let's take a detour. Let's talk about Chris Jericho. World's champion Chris Jericho. He has earned that distinction. It's not unlike Madam Ambassador or Mr. President. He is the best wrestler in the world, so he is the world champion. And if you take a deep dive on Chris's storied career, and you look at the style and how he used to compete and how it stacks up to how he is now as a competitor, they stand in complete disparity. It's a real mark of how great a wrestler Chris has always been. I'll give you a prime example, the Judas effect. Everyone who works on this show, everyone in this room laughed when we saw a video promoting the Judas effect. But then I watched it knock out not one, but two of the best wrestlers in the world, two of my closest friends. So nobody is laughing now. That is genuine stopping power. Chris Jericho is still dangerous. So wouldn't that have been enough? Myself, coming off the two biggest wins of my career, entering the prime of my career at the beginning of AEW against the world champion Chris Jericho, November 9th, Full Gear, Baltimore, Maryland, Royal Farms Arena. That should have been enough. But Chris did what his lot often does. He wanted to escalate the scenario. And he called my dad a son of a b****. Who's that for? Is that heat? Are you getting heat on a dead man? Is this Memphis? No, if it's heat on anybody, it is heat on me, because people would assume that I would corroborate with such a nonsensical and carny statement, and I would never. You want to know what else it is? It's lazy. Chris Jericho is one of the greatest interview men in the history of pro wrestling, one of the greatest promos. It's the equivalent of Elvis Presley saying, guess what, guys? I'm back from the dead. I got a new song, and it's me farting in the microphone for 30 minutes. Come on. You should do better, Chris. So let's cut the bells and whistles. We obviously don't need them. November 9th, you're not wrestling my dad. You're wrestling me. And I'm the son of a b****. I know it's your birthday. I know you're gonna have that human hat rack fly-by-night agent along with you, and I want him to be ready to powder your baby ass for when I am done with you. You are convinced that the revolution is happening because of you. The revolution was happening with or without you, and once again, here I am saying to you, guess what, Chris? Thank you for being part of it. But I'll see you in Baltimore. And do me a favor. don't forget the belt. Again.
There you go. Kayfabe shots fired. Cody is Cody and Jericho is Jericho. That match at Full Gear is gonna be awesome. Segment. No joke. We're allowed to have headphones. I've been binge listening OSW.
I've been meaning to watch the latest video, but I still haven't seen Fighting with My Family yet, so as soon as I see that movie, I'll see their review of it.
It is. I've seen the movie. It's good. The review is good.
Okay,
Anyway, so we will talk about AEW and that little particular piece of business between Cody and Sammy Guevara in a few minutes. But before we do, ladies and gentlemen, we got to do some news. So, T-Dub, fire away.
All right, first up on my list, we have the confirmation that we have new stages, themes, and the thing that most people have been waiting for, pyrotechnics!
Well, that $1 billion money, brother, you better bring back some motherfucking pyro. By the way, it's not the true return of pyro, it's a return of pyro for TV. Pyro on pay-per-view, I got to see it live, bitches. But no, it's new themes. Raw has Skillet, Legendary. I've heard a song. Excellent choice.
No, it's not. I don't like I don't like current Skillet very much. From what I've heard from their singles, I'm not a fan. I think SmackDown got the better theme.
That I can agree. To be fair, in the interest of fairness, you got a good point. The SmackDown theme is better in fairness, but Raw can and has done worse. Nickelback, anybody? Come on, people. It's not easy. It's not difficult.
I'm not a fan of modern Skillet at the moment. I really wish they go back to making some heavier songs again. But with new sets, new pyro comes also new announced teams. Raw got Vic Joseph, Dio Madden, and unfortunately, at least temporarily, Jerry Lawler.
So, and of course, SmackDown gets Cole and Corey Graves in a two-man booth. So basically, if you're a Raw fan, you got the shaft. Not in Vic Joseph and Dio Madden. Dio Madden, I've only heard so many hours, so many minutes. Dio Madden's a wild card, but he's good. What will happen with the Vince McMahon effect, unfortunately? And Vic Joseph, he was the main guy on 205 Live and NXT UK. So, a solid voice, solid crew, and Jerry Lawler is becoming the new R-Truth. Man,
hey,
you corny!
R-Truth's entertaining. How dare you? How dare you?
Here's the thing. And when I say the new R-Truth, I mean the R-Truth that was from a few years ago. As in, before the 24/7 title, corny as hell, and you couldn't stand him.
Oh, you want some news that is just making my head spin?
What?
According to the sheets made out of dirt,
Ooh.
it would seem that one of the new correspondents for their new talk show coming up is going to be a one. Wait for it.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Chick Magnet Punk.
For the show with Renee Young, you mean?
Yep.
I'll believe it. I will believe it and scream at the top of my lungs, CM Punk, the WWE confirmed, when I see it.
But according to one of those dirt sheet reports, CM Punk was at a Fox studio this week.
Again, believe it when I see it.
Yeah, same here.
This is like that first studio show This is still Vince McMahon controlled. I don't believe that shit for a second. Though Riniko says, "Rest in peace, Renee." No, that studio show is being headed by Renee Young. It's going to debut a couple of weeks after the SmackDown debut on Fox. So she's still working. In fairness, she is a studio show gal. She'll admit that. So
yeah, that's where I first came across Renee Young, back when she used her own name, Renee Paquette, on The Score.
There you go. Or it was The Score, and she had her own show, and she was cool, and she still is kind of cool. If only by association, because she's married to Jon Moxley.
Do you know who is 100% denying their return to WWE?
Who?
A man who wants to tell you that, listen, this ain't no make-believe!
So, yesterday, I believe it was Ryan Satin made the
BW Insider.
BW Insider, so it's Brian Alvarez and that gang. They go, John Morrison, the WWE confirmed he's reportedly signing. About 24 hours later, Morrison's going, nope. Where are we on this? Because still,
right now we're still on Morrison denying the report. Although we have seen multiple times where a wrestler will deny a report up until it turns out to be true. Like Dustin Rhodes denied the report that he was leaving WWE up until a few months later he actually left WWE.
Yeah, he kept his mouth fucking shut. And pretty much tried to say, shh, fucking kayfabe, bitches, I'm trying to get out of here.
Although if Morrison does return, I want him to return on NXT to become the new Johnny Takeover.
That makes no sense. Johnny Gargano is Johnny Takeover.
That's why I said the new Johnny Takeover.
Still doesn't make sense.
Come on, because he takes his last name after everywhere he goes. So he becomes the new Johnny Takeover. Plus, it's good heat.
In fairness, Johnny Gargano versus John Morrison sounds fucking awesome.
And Triple H would just let them wrestle without any shenanigans.
God damn it.
You want to see that match now, don't you?
I do. I fucking do.
You know one place where we definitely don't want to see that match?
Raw.
Worse, the place where WWE is holding their Halloween show, Saudi Arabia.
What? Oh, fuck. They're doing that shit again.
Crown Jewel 2 is confirmed.
Crown Jewel 2 Halloween Boogaloo? Really? Well, we're not previewing that shit. Guarantee you that much. Next. We ain't giving that time of day. We've given it too much time. Next.
Matt Riddle became the new number one contender for the NXT title after defeating Killian Dane in one hell of a match this week on NXT.
Yeah, television. And a hell of a match between him and Killian Dane, might I add. Damn.
With the spot of the night being him hitting Killian Dane with the kendo stick, and then the kendo stick flying over Riddle, hitting the ropes, and then landing straight on his shoulder for him to grab it and hit Dane once again with it.
That is pure fucking luck, but it's awesome at the same time.
You gotta love improv spots like that.
You do. That's why live wrestling is awesome.
Oh yes, yes it is. You know what else is awesome? The fact that this week in New Japan we saw the return of Kasey Liger.
Ladies and gentlemen, Minoru Suzuki has fucked up. Like, he's laughing like he wanted to do it, but I did my research, T-Dub. Minoru Suzuki fucked up.
And many of us thought this would be a Wrestle Kingdom match, but no, this match is signed for King of Pro Wrestling.
As in, it's happening this October.
In just a couple weeks.
Couple of weeks, as a matter of fact, as T-Dub brought. Okay, so for those who don't know, you know Jushin Thunder. Everyone knows who Jushin Thunder Liger, I would assume. And basically, he's cool. He's a good wrestler, and he's comedic and everything else. Kishin Liger has only appeared a scant few times.
This is his fourth appearance.
This is his fourth appearance. This will be, and King of Pro Wrestling will be his fifth one, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Fourth match, I think we could say for sure.
Yeah. Fourth match.
Watch those matches. Jushin Liger wrestles people. Kishin Liger murders people.
I still remember the first time I came across Kishin Liger. I was just many years ago. I was watching Jushin Liger versus Great Muta.
Oh, that's the one.
Liger mask. Yeah, Muta removes the Liger mask, and all of a sudden you see this painted face. Liger just instantly just spews poison mist into Muta's face. Although what's interesting is the fact that even though that was the debut of Kishin Liger, he did not end up winning the match.
That's how good Muta is, to be fair. But at the same time, Muta fucking earned that victory.
Yep. That was one hell of a match. Definitely.
Jushin, it's a fun match. Kishin Liger, Murder Liger versus Murder Grandpa. Someone's gonna goddamn die.
And I like how we updated the appearance because now he's bald and old.
Oh, yeah.
So we made it so now it just looks even creepier.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh god, with the hair, he looks like a Kiss Demon, a cross between a Kiss Demon and a guy that will want to rip your head off. This one, goddamn. Again, Minoru's laughing his ass off. I got him. No, you're not. You don't. You're gonna die. I don't like to say this, but like, Murder Grandpa thinks he's got it. Minoru Suzuki thinks he's gotten in the bag. It's like, no. You're goddamn, someone's gonna die. A lot. Just a lot.
And the people. And speaking of died, there was a lot of people who felt themselves die inside, as we had a new International Wrestling Grand Prix Intercontinental Champion, the Switchblade, Jay White.
Congratulations to Jay White. Did your monitor blow out at at parts of the match? By the way.
No. All I saw was Jay White hitting the Blade Runner, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, new champion.
No, but there was some interference. I was hearing interference back there.
I don't recall that at all whatsoever. It was a 100% clean victory, 100% of the way through. Jay White is the man.
You sure your monitor didn't go out?
I mean, I did look away for a moment or two.
See, that's what happened.
Aside from that, because sometimes my cat gets in the room and he can be very distracting
at the most convenient times possible. But besides that, the question in my head is like, what are you gonna do with Naito?
Here's why I think the path is, because they're doing 2 Tokyo Dome shows, January 4th and 5th.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've laid out the story pretty obviously right now. The winners of January 4th for the IC and Heavyweight title will face each other in the main event on January 5th. That seems to be the story they're telling here, from what I can tell.
Oh.
Because you have all these wrestlers saying, I want to be the first double champion. No, I want to be the first double champion. So to me, that's where we're heading.
And it kind of makes sense to have a double champion and retire the IC title because, little known fact, the Intercontinental title was supposed to be what the U.S. Championship is now. Like a
That's kind of interesting,
like a
Matt.
bridge to get the U.S. expansion going.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Then it sort of took on a life from that, ended up turning into the upper mid card title instead.
And technically, you don't. I mean, you can use it, but it's kind of redundant at this point.
Right now, it's sort of it gives somebody who's not in heavyweight contention something to do.
So it's kind of weird. Now, I'm kind of seeing White versus Naito, and obviously we have we have Okada versus Ibushi.
To me, there are two scenarios that are probably going to happen out of this. Either Naito walks out January 5th with both belts, or Ibushi does.
Okada's not leaving, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think there's a higher chance of Jay White leaving with both belts than Okada right now.
Now, how do you see the scenario play out? Do you see, if it's Naito, do you see Naito Okada again, or do you see Naito versus Ibushi?
I think it's going to be Naito versus Ibushi.
Oh, okay.
I think that could work. Although Naito versus Okada would be a nice storytelling ending, as far as him finally getting that win.
Got plenty of time to go. We got one major show before that gets cemented.
Yeah, I'll say that would be full circle with everything because number one, he finally beats Okada in the main event at the Tokyo Dome.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, he does it to become the first double champion. And number three, he gets to finally raise the heavyweight title and throw down the IC title, the title that has basically been a weight around his neck for so many years, as he's felt.
Yeah.
So it's like the perfect storybook ending.
And it's logical. And in fact, the only illogical ending, and it's not Jay White, it's Okada.
Yeah,
Getting away with both belts.
Yeah, because he doesn't really need that accolade considering all the records he's broken in the past few years.
You don't need it. But that is a story for another day.
Do you want some good independent wrestling news?
Sure.
Lance Luda announced on his personal Facebook page this week, that despite his injury, he will be competing in King of Trios.
Hey! Good for him.
I don't know how, but that...
You know what? It is a King of Trios. There are ways to mask injuries under tag team matches and still make it decent matches. So if it's doable, it's doable.
I'm just worried because he likes to fly around the ring sometimes.
That's a story for when it happens.
Also, getting back on the topic of championships, Fire Pro will be adding in the Stardom Championships with a new update coming soon, if they haven't already.
Sweet.
And there's like 6 belts. And they all look cool. And they're all shaped like stars because Stardom.
It's the gimmick being worked.
Yep, and they're also working on translating the final scenario DLC made by Suda 51.
That shit's gonna be crazy.
I imagine so because it's Suda 51.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna be interesting.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of interesting, I'm not sure if you heard about this, Matty, but an Italian retailer may have accidentally leaked what the 2K Originals DLC is going to include.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. What?
And guess what? And you know what the whole 2K Originals thing is? Like showing off alternate gimmicks and weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
Guess what one of those DLC packs is going to be?
Scott Steiner?
Oh, we wish. No. No. How do I give you a hint? Oh yeah, this will be the number 10 in ratings and number 10 on your TV dial.
Southpaw Regional Wrestling?
According to that retailer.
12 on the channel dial and 12 on its TV ratings. Southpaw Regional. God damn it.
And right when we can't get Clint Bobsky.
Damn it, 2K, stop making me want to get a PS4. I gotta save my money.
That's one of which
Lord.
of those gimmicks they're going to use.
Jeez, Clint Bobsky's not available. Clint Bobsky's, well, he's let himself go. But he's got hardware.
We will have Lance Catamaran.
Lance Catamaran. Chet Cheddarfield. Chad Too Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get Chad Too Bad and
Tex Ferguson. And you're jealous of Wyatt. Well, I'm jealous of Wyatt.
I just hope that they actually have them record some new voiceovers for it.
Ooh. It's going to be interesting.
And, Evil Rev says, Chad Too Bad, wheeze, laugh, intensifies.
Yeah.
Gotta love that old school wrestling wheezing laugh.
I know, right? Jesus Christ. What if they turn that into a showcase?
Well, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost thinking that it's going to be.
It has to be. It fucking has to be. Malibu Al, come on.
And of course, the impressive Elvis Wesley.
Uh-huh, thank you very much.
And everyone's favorite Ric Flair impersonator.
Woo, tangy, mustardy. This is not Ric Flair.
This might be the best part of the whole game right here. Once that comes out,
you're gonna play the shit out of that DLC if that comes true.
Yeah, I really hope
you are
it's
going
true.
to play the shit out of that DLC.
And that's all the news I have this week.
By the way, now I'm going to keep that for later. I will keep that for later. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast at gmail.com. Programming note, obviously, SmackDown 8 to 10 on Fridays, starting next week. We'll go live as soon as they go off air, pretty much. So just about the same time. So if you folks are worried, we're not on TV. Just turn on the Twitch machine while you're getting ready to be done with the SmackDown Lab business. I mean, it only makes sense, right? But T-Dub's rift down is no more. But we can talk about this real quick, actually. Once Impact goes to Access TV, Rift Down morphs into
AKA,
yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's happening this Tuesday.
So there you go. So French Otaku this week. Okay, sorry.
So we're going to be reacting to Impact instead of SmackDown, so that should be fun.
Is different. Give it that. Something dropped there for a second. Okay. So, Ridiko is our emailer this week. We only have the one, so no French Otaku, but we say hi to him anyway. Ridiko said, hello, Matty and T-Dub. An ending happened, a birth as well, and one scary match I want to see. Speaking of scary, Matty, I typed Kauai, not Kauai, not Kauai on Sunday. Both murder grandpas are Kauai. Mrs. Second daughter is Kauai. I shouldn't dwell on that too much because you have a total the accented E's thing. Love to hear French, but it's been about 2 decades since I was happy in my fluency. It's been a while on my end too. I'm not completely fluent myself either, so don't knock yourself out. Don't blame yourself. I'll start my wrestling talk with congratulations to Miz and Maurice. Welcome, little one. May your life be awesome. Required pun. While her life begun, SmackDown's life on USA ended. From now, Zayn and WrestleMania reviewed it. It ended with a meh. WrestleMania, excuse me. Though, I hope Owens Shane's ends in a thing with Shane. Shane most likely is the most liked man overall. But he needs to leave. Absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. The other things of note are women related. Carmella winning the 24/7 title. Saw that coming a league away. Run, lady, run! And Charlotte? Which side are you on? Heel, face, tweener? Confusing people isn't good. So NXT's first hour, I'd wanted more. I dropped the network, so no hour 2, but keep it up. I'll watch it next week. I'll also, after the Masked Singer and Survivor of the Family with then AEW, make me switch NXT. Or in a meme, change my mind. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Liger became Murder Grandpa number 2. I was generally shocked when he lost a mask to show white face paint. Apparently that's his seldom used gimmick, but effective AF. If I wasn't sold on Suzuki Liger before, I am now. Fight Murder Grandpas, fight! There can be only one! In other news, LA JoJo won the Young Lions Cup, and Ren Rita is going to train there. He'll be a bigger force later on, I'll bet. Shooter wants to go on excursion. Won't say my dream is a reality. Shota and Moxley reunite in AEW, but I'm okay with it. Last thing, does New Japan dislike Naito? Not only did Jay White beat him for the title, Jay wants to be the double champ. Come on, that's Naito's chick. And one people remember. Let him keep it. Not happy with Jay's win, but heels need to remain credible somehow. There you go. Winner is Miz and Maurice, obviously. Losers beats Dead Horse. Raw and SmackDown. Raw was Hope. Suzuki beat down Misted. And then laughing backstage before and after Keishan Liger beat his ass some more. Did he lose his mind, or is he happy that Liger did? Till next time, Grad's tablet with Madoka Magica mobile game on it. Old man Renico out. See that? I thought it was misspelt there, Evil Reverend. Just in case those in the chat don't get it. Kawaii means cute. Kawaii means scary. Aha. Koei means scary. Alright. I don't speak Japanese. I want to, but I don't speak it. Don't know how to speak it yet. Not fluently.
Well, man, he thinks he's learning Japanese. He thinks he's learning Japanese. Who really thinks?
Those are your emails with comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast at gmail.com. I would go for a Q&A in the chat, but work back in, and I want to render this show and get that ready for upload tomorrow. So we'll do Q&A next week. There will be more. There will be Q's to A next week, I am sure. Till then, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with our preview of next week. Oh boy, next week don't go away. That's how tired I am, folks. Let's try it again.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Fuck you, Baltimore! If you're dumb enough to go to a baseball game this weekend, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Camden Yards! Home run! Defensive breakdown! Rebuild! If you think you're gonna see a win at Camden Yards, you can kiss my ass! It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker! You'll fall for this bullshit! Guaranteed! If you find some Nationals gear, shove it up your ugly ass! You heard us right! Shove it up your ugly ass! Bring your kids! Bring your wallet! Bring your wife! We'll fuck her! That's right! We'll fuck your wife! Because at Camden Yards, you fuck 30 to 3 every day! Get beat to hell at Camden Yards! Home of challenge hitting! That's right! Challenge hitting! How does it work? If you can take a 100-mile-an-hour fastball to the face and not strike out, you get Chris Davis's job! Don't wait! Don't delay! Don't fuck with us or he'll rip your nuts off! Only at Camden Yards! The only stadium that tells you to fuck off! Hurry up, asshole! This event ends the minute you give us your soul! And it better not picture you're a dead motherfucker! Go to hell! Camden Yards, Baltimore's shittiest and exclusive home to the most useless fuckers in the state of Maryland! Guaranteed!
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
A new Fire Pro Wrestling game, huh? I got this.
Kenny Omega's starting out strong. An elbow to the face. Omega won't take this sitting down. And a low blow. He'll be feeling that tomorrow. This can't be good. It looks like a devastating pile driver.
Not like this.
Is this lights out for Omega?
Kenny!
But wait. Kota Ibushi's at the ropes. Begging Kenny to tag him in. Turn your living room into a ring with Fire Pro Wrestling World. Fight alongside and against your favorite New Japan Pro Wrestling talent in the all-new Scenario Mode. Edit custom wrestlers, title belts, and more to book your dream match. Then, share your creations online and battle with players from around the globe.
Golden Trigger!
Who do you have in your corner?
Tag a friend, and we'll see you in the ring.
Fire Pro Wrestling World, available August 28th.
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
Hey, Stone Cold, what are you doing up so late?
Hey, Dan. Well, just studying. I'm fading pretty fast, so.
I know just the thing.
Thanks, Dan. That really helps.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm tired, folks. What can I tell you? It's been a long week. Welcome back to the Wrestle-Cast, RVT Entertainment's production. Damn it, I'll get the screen. BrokenInfinite.com, Automat.com, YouTube.com, Twitch.tv live. Matty and TWK here with you. I appear tired. I'm still excited for next week, to be honest. I mean, WWE is gonna slightly suck, I guess. I mean, they can't suck, but yeah. What is my age again? Good Lord, Matty and TWK here with you. We might as well start with Raw. They have the season premiere thing. They get new stages, new logos, new music, new everything because it's a new era, new era. Why is he wanking his arm?
Cause bustin' makes me feel good.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, Raw, they got Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins Universal title, which it's going to end with Bray Wyatt going, "That's my belt, Junior."
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. I don't doubt it. I don't see Ray walking out there with the belt under any scenario.
Nah. So that's pretty much going to build up towards Bray versus Seth at Hell in a Cell. They're claiming it's inside Hell in a Cell, but I'm like, really? You're going to put that in a cage? I don't see it. I mean, to enhance the Halloween-y, you know, the scary factor maybe, but I honestly, why would you put that in a cage?
Just because it's the main event, I guess.
Shrugging there.
Nothing else. If nothing else, this should be better than last year's Hell in a Cell match, which ended in a draw.
Oh, good Lord! Please do not do a fucked finish. Don't. If it's in the cage, don't.
Also, I'm just gonna say this right now. Bray needs to win. They need to keep him strong for a good long while.
Do you honestly see him winning the Universal title, though?
Yes, because they put him in the match. Now they need to deliver on it. And, like, if he loses here, then it's going to be like, oh, back to the same old with Bray Wyatt again. Nothing's changed. That's what people are going to think.
Actually, come to think of it, with the new draft coming up, they could possibly feasibly move Seth Rollins to SmackDown. The only way to do it would be to have him drop the belt.
Then we have Friday Night Seth down.
Friday Night Rollins?
No. Seth down.
Seth down. Yeah, but that's like we're gonna put Seth down. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, work in progress. Tuesday, Impact's coming back. They're on Access TV, better channel, and all that good shit. No matches announced though. Do they have matches announced?
Not that I'm aware of, but then again, this episode was probably taped weeks ago.
Yeah. It would be very interesting.
So they're just running through their hype up to Bound for Glory, which will be coming up in a few weeks. I would like to order it, but my money's already going to be dry because I'm actually going to be going to my cousin's wedding in a few weeks.
Hey!
Which means we'll have to miss an episode of the Wrestle-Cast.
We'll find a replacement. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's gonna cost me money. King of Trios is gonna cost me money. WWE 2K is gonna cost me money.
You know what? Priorities. King of Trios.
Yeah,
I think King of Trios is the better value between Bound for Glory and King of Trios. I'd buy King of Trios too. Nothing against Bound for Glory, by the way. Just like, what's the bigger bang for the buck? King of Trios.
Especially considering that King of Trios is usually quite expensive.
Mm-hmm.
For all 3 nights. Hope they can have some sort of special bundle deal.
One can hope. Put that shit on Fight. That's pay-per-view money, man. Come on. Anyway, that's another case. We continue with Wednesday, and it's the big one. Women, I believe the women's championship between Baszler and Candice LeRae. No?
Riho and Nyla Rose.
We're talking NXT first.
Oh, NXT, yeah. It's Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler.
Because it's NXT. They're live. We'll talk about the obvious winner after. We're talking about the people. For those wondering what the heck is WB trying to counter program with, which is Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler for the women's championship. I believe they're doing Riddle versus Adam Cole, maybe?
Yep. Cole versus Riddle will be the main event.
On USA. That's a strong main event. And by the way, speaking of NXT last week, Keith Lee. Holy shit.
Keith Lee beat the shit out of Donovan Dickhead.
Donovan Dijak and Keith Lee decided, hey, we're 2 big lads. Let's go cruiserweight on people. And it worked. By the way, I like the new kind of set design. It's still like the same screen, but the ramp is different. I like that.
Is it? I didn't notice.
It's very different. Like between the tapings and that, the ramp is darker, more great-like, I guess. It's the small details. Everything else is pretty much the same except the ramp, which makes sense. Which, you know. Anyway, it's subtle. But yeah, those are the two big matches that we know of.
Also, the tag team titles are on the line.
There you go.
Undisputed Era versus the Street Profits.
Rematch. Makes sense. We have, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we have, so that's NXT, and then on AEW, obviously everything's been the Bastard Pack versus Hangman Page. Damn right. They're starting with Cody Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara. The main event's going to be the Elite, Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho and two partners to be announced. That's a strong card. Of course, Nyla Rose versus Riho for the Women's Championship. The first ever Women's Champion will be crowned there.
Yep.
Two strong
AEW
cards.
Women's World Title. Yeah, and for those wondering, I'll be tuning into AEW Live and watching NXT later.
Now, speaking of AEW, they got into a bit of a spot of bother here with the UK.
Did they?
Yeah.
No, you know who got themselves, right now AEW is laughing at WWE because a promotion by its name of Southside is having their final show, and WWE pulled all the wrestlers out of it, and so AEW came along and went, have some of ours.
Some of ours. Go ahead.
Yeah, MJF and fucking, why can't I think of his name now? Perfect 10.
Sean Spears.
They got announced for a show currently, and they're going to apparently have more.
Nice, nice.
So yeah, good to see AEW helping out the UK scene a bit, even if it's just for one promotion's final show. But this is amazingly good publicity for them, and it just makes WWE, especially NXT UK, look quite evil.
I mean, let's put it this way: their ITV deal is very fucking brushed because essentially their first the first airing in the UK will be pre-taped and air Saturday or Sunday morning.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Although apparently there is a way they can watch on Fight TV.
Yeah, $4.99 a month. But I thought it was supposed to be free. Oh, and by the way, Cody, hi, Canadian here. Where's our TV deal, asshole? So we're supposed to tune in the TNT, a channel we don't have up here in Canada.
Oh, you don't have that?
We don't.
Oh, fuck! I didn't know that.
Yeah. Guys had from January on here, there, Bubba. Fuck is going on here? Because guess what? We would have heard of something of a TV deal in Canada by now.
That's really interesting. I didn't know that you guys did not have the Turner networks because they're kind of a big deal here in the States.
Obviously, yeah. No flipping duh.
Well, that's a thing. I hope they get that all sorted out so that way you don't have to use Fight TV as well.
Well, here's the thing. We don't have the Fight TV thing that's available for your international viewers outside of Canada and the U.S. So we don't have access to that.
I thought it was just outside U.S. God damn, you're getting screwed through ways to Sunday here. You're getting screwed every which way here, man.
We're getting screwed. The UK's getting screwed. What the fuck? This is going to play into my losers, by the way. And I'm not happy to say it either, believe me.
Yes, you are. You and
dude, I am not happy. Dude, do I look like Madison Hart to you?
I see you there with your NXT replica belt.
You see nothing?
You just hit it behind your back, didn't you?
Sure. Well, yeah, say that.
I don't need to turn on the stream to know that you're just hiding that thing behind yourself.
Believe what you want to believe, my friend. You're full of shit. Anyway, by the way, did you know Ring of Honor has a pay-per-view tonight?
Yeah, and they have a new women's champion, and I'm not happy about it, which is just... Ugh. Ugh.
Keep digging that hole, Ring of Honor. I'm gonna say there. Anyway, so we shall continue then. Of course, AEW, that's on TNT. You lucky bastards. On Thursday, there will be more stuff and things, and then on Friday, SmackDown, 8 to 10, main event.
Yeah, we're
Bork Laser versus Kofi Kofi, I'm about to die, Kingston. WWE title.
The title run was nice while it lasted.
Do not mourn the loss of the belt and the death of it. Remember for what it was and celebrate it for what it was, except for that Jinder Mahal run. I am kidding, of course.
Also happening on that show is Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon in a ladder match.
Ladder match for the right to fire someone or whatever. Can we just see Kevin Owens, package pile drive Shane McMahon through a ladder? That would be cool.
As cool as that would be, I highly doubt they'll do that unless they get really desperate for ratings.
Oh shit! Yeah, dude, it's WWE. They're gonna do it. I don't know about you, but they don't want 3s on Fox. They want 5s. Yes, that was an obvious Big E joke.
Yep.
But yeah, they have that. They have that. They have tag team matches, player, and it'll be on Fox. So that's gonna be a thing. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Quite the interesting week for wrestling, and that's only the beginning of what we're going to have to cover for the foreseeable future.
Well, then next week we got to talk all this shit and Hell in the Cell. And the week after that, do it all over again and add King of Pro Wrestling. So we're going to be busy for a while. And Evil Reverend got the joke, obviously. Claps the chalk from his hands. 3 ain't enough, man. 95. Anyway, buddy, shall we do the winners and the losers? I think we should.
Do it.
All right, so losers. I've alluded to it. AEW. We don't have a TV deal here in Canada for TSN or wherever it might land yet. The UK's getting fucked without lube. Let's put it this way. Full Gear's happening in November. They don't have a live TV deal with ITV, which means the Go Home show goes on after the pay-per-view.
Damn.
Ollie Davis and Luke Owen, the Wrestle Talk, they have a good. They're salty about it. They were talking about that on their news segment earlier. So, yeah, salty. WWE for that lackluster end to SmackDown Live on USA Network. Thanks for the stopgap, boyos. And that's about it. Winners.
Oh, well, my losers this week are...
Oh, shit, I didn't let you talk about your losers. I am tired, Jesus Christ.
That's fine, I don't exist.
Sorry. Go ahead with your losers, man.
It's fine.
No, I mean it. This is a fuck up on my end.
Did this happen to me? Interpret to do.
Go ahead, T-Dub. Don't be simple plan over there. You're better than that.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Let's see, losers. Fuck. I did not think this through. I guess I'll just give a loser to WWE for not giving me anything to talk about. There you go.
Fair point, yeah. This was a relatively slow week from them outside of NXT, to be fair. So especially on the building up to the things, and yeah, this was a stopgap week, and it should not have been that.
A loser for continuing to keep the WWE title out of the main event of SmackDown. There we go.
All right, Bork Laser. All right, good enough for me. Let's do winners. And I will let you go first.
I'll say NXT this week. Good episode.
Good episode. I've read complaints from the WWE, the network side of things, but I'm like, standard episode of NXT. Why are you disappointed? Standard episodes of NXT are usually good.
Oh yeah, I did hear some people saying that they didn't know that there even was a second hour on the network.
Whoops! Oh no!
So for 2 weeks in a row, they're like, "Wait, there's more wrestling. Where is it? It's not on TV. Where is it?" I guess they didn't exactly fully communicate that with everyone.
Whoops! For my winners, I was gonna say John Morrison, but now it's like, shit. That's a thing. But the two definite ones I will give are Rusev for becoming officially becoming a U.S. citizen today.
Yeah, I saw that. Cool.
Good for him. A happy Rusev Day indeed. Celebratory button pushing.
It's the Rusev Day. Rusev Day. Yeah, it's my day. It's my day. Today is Rusev Day. Rusev Day. I'm Machka every day. Machka.
Anyway, congratulations to Rusev, and congratulations to Brian Zane. He's traveling and all that stuff, and I'm going on Instagram and see this little picture. Let me see if I could move a few things around here. And it's going to take a little bit of finagling. I do apologize for that, but I have to bring this up because I think it's awesome. There we go. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. And it won't let me. Oh, you fucker. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of a while, folks. But Brian Zane's on Brian Zane road to. There's a Ring of Honor thing happening. Obviously, Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor. And let me do a little bit of setup here. This is highly professional, and I thought Discord was going to cooperate with me, but obviously
Did you save the picture then put it on the OBS app?
No, I didn't.
That's your first
hence the
mistake.
fuck up.
Download the image. Just download the image. Put it on the.
There we go. I think we solved it here. Let me see here. Let me do a little repositioning here. There we go. There we go. And aha! There we go. There's Brian Zane. And wait a minute. Look at that microphone collar. That's a Ring of Honor microphone. You know what? I know we took a dump on Ring of Honor earlier today, but earlier in the podcast, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy for Brian Zane. I really am.
Glad that he's getting more work. That's always good stuff.
He's getting more work, and Ring of Honor is a major company. So the thumb is up, Brian Zane. Congratulations. Anyway, so you're working on a new thing there, T-Dub, aren't you?
I got a new video. It's going to be available in the afternoon of Saturday. So if you're listening to the audio version, it'll already be out. It is my review of Ratchet Deadlocked for the PlayStation 2.
Ooh, good call on that. And if you want to watch it now, or early as possible, patreon.com/TWK reviews. It is available NOW as it right now. So if you a little bit of money towards TWK, you get that for free. You get yourself a little sneak preview of the thing. Of course, my tip jar is available as well. PayPal.me/Matty Jay 316. Donations are always donations are optional, but always welcome. And don't mind me, I am tired as hell. Have I mentioned I'm tired? I'm tired. You can follow us on Twitter at Matty Jay 316 at TWK official. Emails at go to at thewrestlecast@gmail.com. Of course, we've got merchandise available. Streamlabs.com/RVT Entertainment/merch. T-shirts, tote bags, all that good stuff. Buy the merch, as per usual. And that's about it. Thank you. We'll be back here next week. That's gonna be a thing. Yeah. And I will be hopefully in better spirits next week. Hopefully a little better rested, I hope. But that's going to do. We thank you very much for tuning in and all that good stuff. I will do better next week. I swear to God, I will do better. Until then, my name is I can't do shit. Jesus. On behalf of my good buddy TWK.
Until next time, this is TWK of TWK Reviews telling you to work your...
My name is Matty Jay, reminding you to help professional wrestling support your independent promotion as soon as possible. Rico said it in the chat. Games Done Quick Express is happening on this very thing on the Twitch machine right now. They're at TwitchCon. It is awesome. It's for a good charity. If you got time to kill, watch it. It's always fun watching games being beat so fucking fast. But until then, my name's Matty Jay. Have a good one. Have a safe one. I'm going right to bed. Good night, everybody. Bye. Everybody. Bye.
Bend your knees, Saxton. Stand up and applaud.
Sit down, Corey.
Absolutely not. I am paying respects to the king of WWE.
At least we know who the royal suck-up is.
I hope you get exiled.
This show ain't no good.